salvation for you, healing for you, deliverance in Jesus' name.
In a generation that was quickly redefining morality, a young mathematics lecturer drew a line in the sand. While others built ministries on miracles and some on prosperity, Pastor W.F. Kumuyi built on a foundation that was already becoming ancient history to the modern church: holiness.
And they're not ready to get to heaven. Give me holiness and take the rest of the things away.
Men in ties, women in modest dress, all heads bowed over Bibles. No fanfare, just focus.
And if you take the holiness away in a subtle way, and then you are eroding into it, and you are destroying it, and then we don't have any mouth again to talk about holiness, what are you doing? You pack your load and go. I don't need you with any of the gifts you have. Give me holiness and take the rest away.
He did not start a church to entertain. He started a movement to purify. From the very first Bible study, the mandate was clear: without holiness, no man shall see the Lord. He stood against the tide of compromise. He challenged the Christianity of convenience. He reintroduced the church to the fear of God. This was not just a doctrine, it was a desperate cry. Like John Knox cried for Scotland, Pastor Kumuyi's spirit cried out with a singular passion: "Give me holiness." He taught that grace was not a license to sin, but the power to overcome it.
And you take the holiness away, and then you influence people not to accept the holiness. What am I living for? And then you say you are a friend, and then you say you are a worker, and then you say you're a financier, and then you say, Pastor, I'm giving you this, keep it to yourself.
Give me holiness and take the rest away. This message sparked a fire in the 70s and 80s. It wasn't a revival of sensation, it was a revival of transformation. Drunkards didn't just stop drinking, they started preaching. Thieves didn't just stop stealing, they returned what they had stolen. Restitution became the order of the day. The conscience of a nation was being pricked by the voice of one man. The impact moved from the church pew to the corporate boardroom. Pastor Kumuyi became synonymous with integrity. In the banking halls and government offices of Nigeria, a phenomenon emerged. Employers, Muslims, atheists, secularists, began to hunt for a specific breed of employee. They would say, "Bring me a deeper life member for this accounts job." Why? Because they knew that a deeper life member carried the DNA of their pastor. They wanted a little Kumuyi handling their finances. They knew that under the watch of a disciple of Kumuyi, not one naira or dollars would go missing. He raised a generation where their character was their certificate. In a landscape often littered with scandal and controversy, Pastor Kumuyi stands as a rare anomaly. 5 decades of public ministry, cameras watching every move, critics waiting for a slip. Yet, nothing. No financial impropriety, no moral failure, no manufactured controversy for fame. He is not known for the cars he drives or the mansions he owns. He is not known for the number of private jets he rides on. He is known for the truth he speaks. He has lived in the glass house of public scrutiny and kept the glass spotless. His life is the loudest sermon he has ever preached. And now, in the end times, when the love of many has waxed cold, when holiness is mocked as old school and purity is branded as legalism, this standard stands different. He remains the watchman who refuses to lower the bar. He reminds us that God has not changed, His word has not changed, and His requirement for heaven has not changed. Tonight, we do not just receive a preacher, we receive a standard bearer. We receive a man whose life challenges our compromise and inspires our consecration. We receive an end-time revivalist. Ladies and gentlemen, bishops, pastors, evangelists, please rise to receive an apostle of holiness. The General Superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi.